Good morning, everyone. We are back. It is January 17th. Y'all, I am hoping to be consistent, and I am still struggling. I don't know what's going on. I just cannot seem to get on track for nothing. No matter how hard I try, the more I try, the more I am off track. So, not a good start to 2024, it looks like. But consistency really is the key to what's going on with my lifestyle and making things completely simplistic in my life. So, with that being said, we do have a $125 cash stuffing today. I will note here really quick that we have had issues with our snow and ice. It's not so much the snow. We do have 7.5 inches of snow that hit us over the past week or so. It is the 2.5 inches of ice underneath the snow. It has knocked the postal people out of being able to deliver and to take our mail. So we had issues with some Etsy orders. I have messaged several people letting them know that there has been an issue with the postal service. My postal man came the other day and said, by the way, we were not delivering or receiving mail for the last couple of days, something I didn't know. So I inform people who have purchased from my Etsy shop, and if you have purchased from my Etsy shop, do know that your package is on the way. It's been on the move for the last couple of days now, due to what was happening in the previous days when you did order, that the postal people were shut down. Amazon has been rearranging schedules now over and over again. My packages are arriving late from Amazon that I've purchased. My refrigerator, brand new refrigerator, had to be rescheduled twice at Lowe's now for delivery because of the ice. They just could not get into our driveway. So our driveway had to be literally shoveled. I wish I would have had somebody come around and ask for $20 to shovel our driveway, because I would have gladly paid that. But the sidewalk, the stairs, and the driveway that are at our house are now shoveled and ready for delivery on Friday, because we have a beautiful refrigerator coming in. It's nothing drastic. It's not even high value or name brand, but it was on sale for a little over $600. It is an 18 cubic foot refrigerator. I will show you that when it comes in. It is replacing my 25.6 stainless steel refrigerator, which is literally on its last leg and falling apart. And I am downsizing, y'all. In fact, I would like to downsize even smaller. But for right now, 18 cubic feet is fine. When I do decide to get my kids out of the house, when I become an empty nester, I should say, I'm going to downsize even more. So, with that being said, $125 cash stuffing today. Super simple, super easy. You'll see that my binder is really thin. I've taken all the money out. No, things are not fully funded, with the exception of my Etsy shop, which still had money in there. But I needed to get the money moved over. They're in their accounts where they need to be. And I needed to thin this out because I could not close it. So all the money has been taken out, but accounted for and put into their proper account within the accounts that I have. So we have 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. 105, 10, 15, 20, and 25. Super simple cash stuffing today. I cannot mess this up. It's not today. All right, y'all. So let's talk about groceries, because you'll see that grocery haul today. I only spent $46 with in-home Walmart groceries. Yes, I have them delivered inside my house, just right inside, because we are not slipping and sliding and falling. And I am not going to the emergency room, not today, not this week. So you'll see that grocery haul today, but we are not doing anything for groceries for the rest of this month. We are in a low spend, no spend month for groceries. I will tell you, the first week I bought 2 peppermint mocha coffee creamers, and what was it? There was 2 of something else. It only came out to $13, y'all. So I didn't do a haul video on that, so I apologize. But it was only $13. I didn't pull it from my money for my monthly pay, but what I did pull it from is my buffer, and you'll see that here in a minute. So nothing for groceries, and the 46 I also pulled from my variable buffer. Gas is going to get a 5. I do have items that were supposed to go out, binders and envelopes and things like that on my Etsy shop, and I'm working on some extra products right now. But the problem with that is our internet went down. We had issues with our internet. A 5 is going into veritable buffer. And when that came back up, with all the issues going on with our mail, I don't want people to get things not on time. And I don't want to be able to not ship out on time, because I am a 24-hour turnaround, ready to ship shop. Even with custom orders, I get it done the very next day. We have a problem with that because I can't get it out, and it can't get scanned at the post office if they're closed. It could just sit in the postal box, and that's it, and that's a problem right now. So I am going to go ahead and stick a binder or two up today, maybe a couple of them. But just please note that I may be changing my shipping speed right now, and it's not that you won't get it faster or on time. It's just that I need to have leeway on Etsy because they're like, oh, you're behind your schedule and you didn't ship out on time, and that's not the case. So just letting you know. All right, so for our veritable buffer, we're putting in a 5 for a $100 challenge. We did have $78 in here. So we are, no, I'm sorry, $79 in here. So we are very close, very, very close to reaching 100. Once we reach 100, remember, y'all, it goes back into veritable buffer, which takes on groceries and Uber in case I'm over, but I've already got enough money in Uber to suffice for now. Groceries, no, I don't have nothing. So I do have money in veritable, but we'll come to that here in just a minute. So $79 is already in here, and we just added a 5. So that will go. All right. Envelope number 2 had $173 in there, and that is for me. I am going to put a, move that 20 back there. I'm going to put a 5 into me. Once I reach 200 on this, I'm actually going to put it on my firm account because I have purchased clothing off of my firm account specifically for me. So when I reach 200, I will actually add that onto my firm debt payment for an extra payment. Envelope number 3 is pets. I thought I had a little bit more in there, and I didn't. I'm a little bit not happy about this one. So I had 179. I'm trying to reach 300 for my pets. So starting next month, I'm going to bump this up quite a bit. So 5 is going in there for just today. Y'all, I spent so much money this month. You saw my credit card debt. It's not even a joke. I'm not really happy with myself, but it is what it is. And we're going to get that taken care of next month with Velocity Banking. But I don't like having credit card debt at all. Okay, Back to Bank has 322. When it reaches 400, we will definitely be putting this into my buffer at my bank because it will need to be just cushioning my bank account. Anytime that I can cushion it, it's great. So I just keep building on a cushion over and over again. Summer groceries had 375. So that's a good amount. So we are putting in another 5. Etsy shop, y'all, we had good amount in there. So I needed a total of 600 to pull it out. I had over 700 in there, so I went ahead and pulled that out. I have a remaining balance of, let's see, minus 600. I had 830, I think it was 838 in there. And after I take out the 600, I have 238. So yeah, so 238. So that 600 is going onto my credit card. So that helps. So 5 is going in there today. And this is just to restock my Etsy shop. So y'all can understand I purchased quite a bit. Household had 330 in there. So we are putting a 5. I do have one envelope in here missing because I dropped it somewhere. My binder hit the floor and I thought I picked everything up, but I guess I didn't until my kids get up and find it. I can't tell where it's at. But that is going to be the 50 envelope challenge. But There was nothing in there. It was completely empty by the time I had dropped it somewhere. The $800 challenge for us had $335 in it, and that was emergency cash. Putting this 5 in, it's going to make $340. Once I reach 800, then emergency cash will just go into its little banking pot. All right, number 9 has $425 in there. I did just speak with my ex-husband yesterday. I am upping his portion of the kids' clothing. So here's the situation between him and I. There is no drama. We don't do drama or anything of that nature. And I'm a very patient person. I'm going to go ahead and flip that. I'm a very patient person. 5 is going into moving to Florida. I should put moving to Florida instead of moving. And I told him, the kids are an adult clothing size. My son is 12. He'll be 13 next week. He is 5'9" now. He is in a man's extra large to a man's 2XL. Now, the reason for that is not for anything other than he has got very wide shoulders. He is very tall and extraordinarily thin and eats everything in sight. However, he doesn't gain nothing. I know. I wish I could be him. But with that being said, he is 5'9" and just under 120 pounds. He needs to gain some weight, y'all. I don't know how to do this. He can eat and eat and eat and eat, and he gains nothing. And I'm just like, how does somebody do that? But, so he's in adult size clothing. Danya is 5'9" as well at 14. She'll be 15 in April. She is in a woman's size 7 jean and a woman's size medium shirt. Little bitty Jessie has catapulted into the size 0 to 2 women. So she's like in an extra small. But she's only 4'11", y'all. So she's really super tiny, super petite. But we did get her goal weight up to 90 pounds. So if you guys don't know, Jessie doesn't eat very well. She's mildly autistic. And she just doesn't eat much of anything. She eats like a bird. So to get her to eat is like pulling teeth. And we had to put her on an appetite increaser to make her hungry, y'all. So she's at her goal weight of 90 pounds. We did it. We went from 70 to 90. So we did gain 20 pounds in a month and a half or so. So that was like, holy cow. But we are maintaining at 90 pounds, which is where she needs to be. And talking to my ex-husband, so I went ahead and put 5 in there. We're going to put 5 in Ultimate Game Pass for the kids. That's Jessie and Phillip. Diane's not interested in it, so I'm okay with that. But she does have an Xbox. So he is going to pay $200 for each kid for spring and summer clothes, $200 for each kid for fall and winter, and I'm going to match them. Now, I know $400 isn't a lot, but I'll end up putting more than $400 in. Our moving envelope had $325 in there, so just so y'all know. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. That's what we've chosen to do, and it looks like it's going to be fine. Ultimate Game Pass is almost ready to fulfill for one of the kiddos for a brand new year, and there was $160 in Ultimate Game Pass. So just letting you know that I have increased that. The reason for that is my, yeah, it's Ultimate Game Pass. My ex-husband only pays $585 for 3 children in total, so nothing, right? But he has to do all the haircuts. He has to pay for all the haircuts. He has to pay for half of medications that's not covered. Amazon Prime Day, y'all, had $635. I was like, holy cow. Here I am panicking, thinking I'm not going to reach the $1,000 by July. And y'all, I'm ahead of track. So this is going to make $640. So he doesn't pay very much, but half of all sporting activities for Danya, half of any school-related activities for Danya, any kind of transportation to and from that is related to Danya's sporting goods or schooling, and just some other things that he has to pay for. And that comes along with clothing as well, because $585 doesn't cover 3 kids, y'all. That's not even $200 per child, so it is what it is. But, you know, we got it done. We're working on making sure the kids have what they need, and that's just the way it's going to be. Date night had $230. Date night's getting a 5. When the other half gets over here, then I'm going to take everyone out. The kids and him and I included. So that was date night. All right, so the 26 envelope challenge has 290. So we're going with 295 with this extra 5. I did just give Danya $30 for a Christian concert. She's going to an indoor Christian concert she's going to this weekend. So there was another expense for you guys on top of the $2,800 that is on my credit card. The 50 envelope challenge has 285. It is not, is it 285? No, that's the next one. The 100 envelope challenge has 285. The 50 envelope challenge, which I am missing, missing the envelope, had 265. So 285, so this makes 290 for the 100 envelope challenge. Yeah, I think it's crazy to have so many different envelopes for the 100 envelope challenge or the 50 or the 26. I know a lot of people like to stick a certain number in and color it, but I'll be real honest, that's too much work for me. That's like, no, not interested, right? So I will find that 50 envelope, put it back in here for the 50 envelope challenge, and we'll be good to go, because I don't know what happened. Something happened and I lost it. Just glad it didn't have like anything in it or real money or anything of that sort. Nothing in it. And that's a good thing about using prop money, is if you lose something, you're not losing something. You see what I'm saying? Especially with me being blind, I'm always dropping something. All right, so the next one is, let's see, the next one should be, what's our next one here? This, I think, is, yeah, it's Smart Home. Okay, Smart Home had a little bit more in there than I expected as well. What did Smart Home have? Smart Home had, I'm over here on my sheet trying to find out where Smart Home is. If I mentioned it wrong, I think I mentioned it wrong. Summer Groceries had $397. That was envelope number 5. I think I mentioned the wrong number on that. Yeah, I mentioned the wrong number in Household. I apologize. Household had $370. So I don't know where I was at, what I was talking about, but no. Those numbers, scratch numbers I said before, that's numbers they had. Let's go over real quick. Groceries had 0 for the first couple of ones that I did not mention, which are my variable spending. Uber has 140, and Buffer has 100, and I think it's 180. So just the first 3 envelopes that I bypassed real quick that I didn't really stuff much into. Groceries I stuffed nothing. Gas was 5, and the other one was, I'm looking at Smart Home, y'all. Oh, Smart Home had 351. Okay. Apologies, I got off track a little bit. Smart Home had 351. 5 is going into Smart Home. So when I was just talking about the groceries, we had nothing in there, and then we had the Uber I just mentioned and the variable spending. So just so I get caught up before I forget and close this video out here shortly, and forgot to tell you exactly where things were at. All right, so after that we have, see, I'm all over the board now, y'all. Look at me. I swear I'm ADHD, and I'm not, but I swear I am, because I act so much like I'm ADHD. Let me see what this one is. This one is Uber Eats. Yep, y'all, we cleared the whole Uber Eats. I did get the kids McDonald's. I'm not gonna lie. I did use the Sonic app and got half-price drinks as well. And I got myself a chili cheese coney, which, oh my god, y'all, I just need to make that chili cheese coney at home. It is ridiculous, the prices that they charge for those. The drinks are half price always if you use the app, so just know to use the app, because you don't want to pay $4.35 for a Route 44 vanilla Dr. Pepper when you can pay half that price. In real honesty, I just need to get the vanilla syrup and do it at home as well. That is ridiculous. So I am going to actually look into doing that. Okay, what do we have for Mommy's Day and Daddy's Day? Do I not have it on the sheet? Let's see, that's gas, that's, okay, that's household, that's, I don't know if I even wrote it on the sheet, y'all. I'll have to go and check my account. My apologies. I'm just doing too much around this house. I don't have time for anything. I am slacking on my Etsy stuff. I'm slacking on other things. So I will get back to you next week and let you know what I have for Mother's and Father's Day. I apologize. I think it's $160 each. So that would make $165. I'm almost positive it's $160 each. And another $5 will make it $165 for each one of these. Now, Mother's Day and Father's Day, these 2 envelopes are obviously one's for me, one's for my husband. My kids will get to split it each equally, and whatever I don't give them, if we go over quite a bit, which looks like we're going to go over quite a bit, because they're each going to get $50 to spend on me, and they'll each get $50 to spend on my husband. So anything over that, I'm going to take everybody out to eat. So if I don't have quite enough to take everybody out to eat, I will go into buffer and pull the extra amount. But I think for Mother's Day, we're going to end up at Golden Corral, and the same thing for Father's Day, because the kids really, really like that place. They love to eat there. So I'm willing to bend and allow them to have something that they like, just because, you know, they like it. And I want to treat my kids even on Mommy's Day. And I don't have a problem going to Golden Corral. I love their potatoes. I love their yeast rolls, and their green beans are amazing. Their fried okra is awesome. All right, last but not least is my firm account. And my firm account, we have put quite a bit in there. That is going to go at the end of this month to paying off more items on my Affirm account. So we are definitely, I'm trying to see. Oh, okay, y'all, back up. I found it. Mother's Day had $165, so I was $5 off. So that makes $170. Same thing with Father's Day, that makes $170. My apologies, I found it. It was elsewhere. So, that's interesting. Why did I put it there? I don't know. I'll have to change that on my sheet over here. And then last but not least, we have my Affirm account. My Affirm account, I did not add up. So just know that I have 158 plus 240 in here. And for this week, another 20 is going in. Anything that I sell on Etsy is going into here. This week was a little slower. I'm okay with that. It was $17, just under 17. I'm rounding it up to 20. So I am fine with that. We are still a very, very small shop. We are still getting ready to put up a bunch of things. So we are working towards increasing our income revenue on Etsy. Y'all, we got 5-star rating with everybody that I actually sell to. All my customers have always given me 5 stars across the board, so thank you so much. I mean, we try really hard. I always give really nice freebies if I can. I just want people to have really nice freebies. Because if you're willing to come to my shop, then you need to have a little extra, you know what I'm saying? I don't even know if that was ever in frame. I apologize. But with that being said, we do have a lot of things getting ready to go up, but Etsy has not given me a 5-star rating. You have to have a minimum of $300 per month sold before you get that. We are not there, but we are gaining momentum, and we are got new products being put up. It was supposed to be put up yesterday, but I wasn't feeling well. I will tell you, I'm going to be on Retriptazine, which is a migraine medication. My doctor has tried me on everything but that. My daughter, Danya, suffers from the same migraine issues that I do. If you guys don't know, you're new here, I have retinitis pigmentosa. I don't have any sight. I have light, dark, and a little bit of shadowing and outlining and shaping. Not very much, but I do have some. I suffer from migraines. I have vertigo. I have, what do you call it? Oh my gosh, what do you call it? I have vertigo. I have what they call non-24. That for those of us who are blind, we know the difference between day and night, but our brain is doing something different. It's after 3 in the morning here, and I feel like it's morning, and I'm in bed now by 6. If that tells you anything, my brain flips. It'll say it's daytime when it's nighttime, and it'll be nighttime when it's daytime. But I know the difference, and I know time, and I can see light and dark. But my brain doesn't react that way because my optic nerve doesn't work like it's supposed to. So, with that being said, I can't tell day and night brain-wise. It is literally a neurological condition. And I also have chronic fatigue syndrome. So, throw all that at you in one big old sink, right? I have everything but the kitchen sink, basically. But with that being said, I am going to get things done today. I've told my daughter, today's a day. There's nothing else you're going to do. You're going to sit down. You're going to teach Philip how to make the stickers that she knows how to make, so I can get these doggone packs up and get these things up on my Etsy shop for anybody that might be interested. So that is what we're going to do today. I do have some solid color binders coming up. I have some Zodiac binders. Now, I don't have all the Zodiac binders, and the other source that I could have got the Zodiac binders from, she's actually an Etsy shop, and she has them elsewhere too, and I'm not willing to sell somebody else's products that aren't labeled and branded. That's just not who I am. I will not do that to somebody else. I do know her. I have talked to her, but that is not something I'm willing to do. But I do have some Zodiac binders getting ready to be put on. I don't have every Zodiac sign, so I apologize if I don't carry yours. But y'all, I love Zodiac signs, and I love these kind of binders. Now, this one is from Soul Mama Budgets specifically, but I got some other binders that I am dealing with, and I love them. I just need to find the whole damn collection, and you don't have to be a Capricorn to have a Capricorn binder. You can just like the Zodiac sign of the Capricorn, but I am a Capricorn, so I actually run as a Capricorn Aries split. If you guys know anything about Zodiacs, I kind of have the personality of both. So with that being said, rambling at the end, trying to get products up, still not consistent, y'all. I am struggling. We're halfway through the month of January, and I was hoping to be more on track, but I'm not. And I don't know, maybe that's just my lifestyle. I'm kind of chaotic and all over the place and throw things at you when I throw things at you. That may end up being who I am, but I really would like to continue trying to be consistent. So, as explained, expenses were $2,800 for the month so far, and that was all on my credit card. I explained that in my debt update. But I also got some extra things that are coming in, and Amazon's just running late, and so is the mail. So anyways, questions, comments, concerns, suggestions, please always make sure that you feel free to throw that at me in the comment section down below, in my contact section way down below. Well, in the comments down below, in my contact section way down below. At the very end, you will have my Instagram information. So if you want to private message me there, you can. You have my email address if you want to private message me. And yes, y'all, I am not freaking out. My address is actually down there as well. If you want to send me something to the mail, like a letter-wise or a card, you know, nothing. I'm not asking for anybody to send us anything at all. Please don't send us anything, because times are hard right now and everybody is struggling just to make ends meet. So, you know, a little card or a little note, or maybe you want to write me a little letter because you like snail mail versus email. I'm okay with that, not a problem. Don't worry that I do put my address, because as a prepper as well, I'm locked and loaded. And okay, and security is okay and all that stuff. So I keep my house pretty doggone secure. So anyways, with that being said, that's what we have for you today. We'll catch you in the next video. That'll be my grocery haul, and then we'll move into week 3, and hopefully we're going to be caught up. Let's hope. Week 3 of our budget. All right, y'all. Without Limits is out.